Parivartinī Ekādaśī. Yudhiṣṭhira Maharaja asked of Lord Sri Krishna, what is the name of that Ekadashi that occurs during the light fortnight Shukla Pasha of the months of Bhadrapada, like August, September? Who is a worshipable deity for this Ekadashi, and what merit does one attain in observing it? Kindly reveal all of this to me, my Lord. Supreme Personality of God, Sri Krishna, addressed his devoted Yudhiṣṭhira as follows. This Ekadashi, or Yudhiṣṭhira, is called Vāmana Ekādaśī, and it bestows upon those who observe it both great merit and ultimate liberation from material bondage. Therefore, because it removes all one's sinful reactions, it is also called Jayantī Ekādaśī. Just hearing of its glories frees one from all his past misdeeds. So auspicious is this fast that observing it bestows the same merit as that earned by performing a horse sacrifice. There is no better Ekadashi than this, because it awards liberation so easily. Thus, if one truly desires freedom from the punishing material world, one should fast on Vāmana Ekādaśī. While observing this holy fast, a Vaishnava should lovingly worship the Supreme Lord in his form of Vāmana Dev, the dwarf incarnation, whose eyes are like lotus petals. By doing so, he worships all other deities as well, including Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. And at the end, he undoubtedly goes to that abode of Sri Hari. In all the three worlds, there is no fast that is more important to observe. The reason this Ekadash is so auspicious is that it celebrates the day when the sleeping Lord Vishnu turns over on his other side. That is also known as Parivartinī Ekādaśī. Maharaja Yudhiṣṭhira then asked to the Lord, O Janardana, please clear up a question I have. How is it that the Supreme Lord sleeps and then turns over on his side? O Lord, when you are asleep, what happens to all the other living entities? Please also tell me how you bound the king of the demons, Bali Maharaja, as well as how one may please the Brahmanas. How does one observe Chaturmasya? Kindly be merciful to me and answer these questions. The Supreme Personality of God, Sri Krishna, replied, O Yudhiṣṭhira, lie among kings. I will gladly narrate to you an historical event that simply by hearing eradicates all one's sinful reactions. In the Treta Yuga, there once was a king of name Bali. Thought born in a demonic dynasty, he was very devoted to me. He sang many Vedic hymns to me and performed the Homa rituals just to satisfy me. He respected the twice-born Brahmanas and engaged them in performing sacrifices daily. This great soul had a quarrel with Indra, however, eventually defeated him in battle. Bali took over his entire celestial kingdom, which I myself have given to him. Therefore Indra and all the other demigods along with many great sages approached me and complained about Bali Maharaja. Bowing their heads to the ground and offering many sacred prayers from the Vedas, they worshipped me along with their spiritual master Brihaspati. Thus I agreed to appear on their behalf as a dwarf Vāmana Dev with my fifth incarnation. King Yudhiṣṭhira asked, O Lord, how was it possible for you to conquer such a powerful demon in a dwarf's body? Please explain this clearly, for I am your faithful devotee. The Supreme Lord Sri Krishna replied, Thought a dwarf I was Brahmana, and I approached the pious king Bali to ask him for alms in the form of land. I said, O Bali, please give me just 3 steps of land in charity. Such a small piece of land will be good as all the 3 worlds for me. Bali agreed to grant my request without lengthy consideration, but as soon as he vowed to give me the land, my body began to expand into a gigantic transcendental form. I covered the entire earth with my feet, all the Bhuvaraloka with my thighs, the Svarga heavens with my waist, Maharloka with my stomach, Janaloka with my chest, Tapaloka with my neck, and Satyaloka with my head and face. I covered the entire material creation. Indeed, all the planets of the universe, including the sun and the moon, were encompassed by gigantic form. Seeing this astonishing pastime of mine, all the demigods, including Indra and Shesha, the king of the snakes, began to sing Vedic hymns and offer prayers to me. Then I took Bali by the hand and said to him, O sinless one, I have covered the whole earth with 1 step and all heavenly planets with the 2nd. Now where shall I place my foot to measure the 3rd step of land you promised to me? Upon hearing this, Bali Maharaj bowed down in humility and offered me his head to place my third step. O Yudhiṣṭhira, I placed my foot on his head and sent him all the way to Patala Loka. Seeing him thus humbled, I became very pleased and told Bali that henceforth I would permanently reside in his palace. Therefore, Parivartinī Ekādaśī, which occurs during the light part of the month of Bhadra, Bali, the son of Virochana, installed the deity form of me in his residence. O king, until Parivartinī Ekādaśī, which occurs during the light part of month of Kartika, I continue to sleep in the ocean of milk. The merit one accumulates during this period is particularly powerful. One should therefore observe Parivartinī Ekādaśī carefully. Indeed, it is especially purifying and thus cleanses one of all sinful reactions. On this day, the faithful devotee should worship Lord Trivikrama, Vāmana Deva, who is Supreme Father, because on this day I turn over to sleep on my other side. If possible, on this day one should give a qualified person some yogurt mixed with rice, as well as some silver, and then remain awake through the night. This simple observance will free one of all material conditioning. One who observes this sacred Parivartinī Ekādaśī in the way I have described will surely attain all kinds of happiness in this world and the kingdom of God in the hereafter. One who simply hears this narration with devotion will go to the abode of the demigods and shine there like a moon itself. So powerful is observance of this Ekādaśī. Indeed, this observance is as powerful as the performance of 1,000 horse sacrifices. Thus ends the Vrijavasi narration of glories of Parivartinī Ekādaśī or Vāmana Ekādaśī, which occurs during the light part of the month of Bhadrapada, from the Brahma Vaivarata Purana.